With those 7 words, Marvel Studios didn't just unveil the new supreme villain of the multiverse saga, they officially killed every single theory that Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom was just going to be a cheap Tony Stark multiversal clone. This brand new official Avengers Doomsday trailer from D23 is packed with over 40 hidden details, secret comic book ciphers, and multiversal revelations that connect everything from Endgame and Loki Season 2 directly into Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars. In this complete frame-by-frame deep dive, we are breaking down the secret runic cipher hidden on Robert Downey Jr.'s costume that confirms the name of his dead family, the split-second detail when Doom is blasted through the tower window, and why that projectile looks terrifyingly like Mjolnir. Why the ruined city in the trailer isn't just one New York, it's 3 different universes colliding, and the dark secret behind Doom's green magic that reveals what happened to God Loki at the center of the multiverse. If you love deep dive Marvel breakdowns without the filler, hit that subscribe button with notifications on, grab your notebooks, and let's break down every single second of the Avengers Doomsday trailer. We open inside Castle Doomsday in Latveria. Notice the architectural framing. Those green stained glass arches behind the throne are the exact same background seen in Marvel's official Doomsday countdown clock. Look closely at the floor before the throne steps. These aren't random VFX sparkles. These are ancient arcane runes burning with emerald flame, the exact same glyphs etched into Dr. Doom's gauntlet. Remember, the cardinal rule of magic established in WandaVision. Only the witch or sorcerer who casts the runes can use magic in that space. By permanently binding Castle Doomsday with protective runes, Victor Von Doom has created an impenetrable sanctuary. No master of the mystic arts, not Doctor Strange, not Clea, and not Wong, can channel spells inside Latveria without Doom's explicit permission. Then comes Sue Storm's heartbreaking voiceover.
He used to be kind, he used to be caring. And then everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
This dialogue officially confirms that the MCU's Doctor Doom originates from Earth 828, the retro-futuristic universe of Fantastic Four First Steps. Victor wasn't a distant warlord. He was Reed Richards' college colleague, a friend to the First Family, and the celebrated protector of Latveria. Look at the tapestry Victor is gently touching. We see a woman and a young child depicted alongside celestial angels over a fractured globe. Notice the visual mirroring caught by eagle-eyed fans. Victor places his left hand over his heart, mirroring the exact pose of the child in the portrait. In classic comics, Victor's driving trauma was the loss of his mother, Cynthia Von Doom, whose soul was dragged to hell by Mephisto. However, the runes decoded from Robert Downey Jr.'s recent Comic-Con and D23 appearances reveal an even deeper tragedy. The runic cipher across his footwear spells out the name VALERIA. 828, Victor had a wife and son. When the early incursions began, Victor didn't start as a monster, he tried to save his family. But when his timeline collided, his wife and child were erased. Doom didn't just lose a battle, his soul was shattered. And that bottomless grief transformed a brilliant protector into the most ruthless conqueror in the multiverse. Sue Storm is recounting this history inside the Baxter Building to an unprecedented council of multiversal survivors. Notice Magneto's condition. His arm is bound in a medical sling. Magneto channels planetary magnetic fields through his upper body. Injuring his arm is the only way an enemy could suppress his Omega-level polarity powers. Then the trailer drops us into an apocalyptic wasteland, a ruined Manhattan with Central Park surrounded by pulverized skyscrapers, massive ground craters, and burning wreckage. Why is this city so thoroughly destroyed? Because this isn't just Earth 616. In Jonathan Hickman's 2015 Secret Wars, when Earth 616 and Earth 1610 collided during the final incursion, Doom stitched together pieces of dying worlds to forge Battleworld. Battleworld's central continent featured a merged Manhattan district composed of multiple realities mashed together. What we are witnessing here is the terrifying birth of Battleworld, the physical collision of Earth 616 Manhattan featuring the new Avengers Tower, Earth 828 Manhattan featuring the Baxter Building, and Earth 10005 Manhattan, the Fox X-Men universe. Look at Reed's sheer anguish. Pedro Pascal delivers this line not as a superhero facing a stranger, but as a devastated brother. Victor, did you do this? Earlier at the Shanghai Expo, Marvel exhibited Reed Richards' chalkboard equations from the movie. The equations revealed that Reed was building a massive machine with spatial dissipation fields, crustal energy sinks, and magnetosphere stabilizers, designed to repel colliding Earths like opposite poles of a magnet. Reed believed he was inventing a machine to save the multiverse, but Dr. Doom hijacked Reed's technology, reversed the polarity, and used Reed's own machine to slam the 3 Earths directly into each other. When Reed screams, "Did you do this?" it's the the realization that his best friend used Reed's own genius to murder trillions of people. Why does Doom accuse Earth's heroes of living stolen lives? This is the psychological core of the entire movie. If you look at every single character shown during this montage, every single one of them cheated universal destiny. Scott Lang and Cassie. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Scott was destined to be trapped in the quantum realm forever. If not for a random rat in Endgame, Scott would never have escaped, never reunited with Cassie, and the time heist would never have happened. Steve Rogers and his son James. Steve was supposed to live and die in his timeline. Instead, Steve abused time travel, jumped to an alternate reality, and had a son, James Rogers, stealing a life that cosmic law never intended. Thor and Love. Love is Gor's deceased daughter, unnaturally resurrected through the cosmic entity Eternity. To Doom, she is a living paradox. Loki variant L1130. Loki was supposed to die by Thanos' hands in 2018. The time heist allowed him to escape and seize the temporal throne. Cyclops and Magneto. Cyclops died in X-Men The Last Stand. Wolverine's meddling in Days of Future Past rewrote history to bring him back. To Dr. Doom, the Earth 616 Avengers and X-Men are cosmic parasites. They broke the laws of time to buy their own happy endings, and the multiversal recoil caused incursions that wiped out Doom's innocent family on Earth 828. Doom doesn't see himself as a tyrant, he sees himself as the cosmic repo man coming to collect the stolen timeline. Now look at the single most crucial frame in this entire montage. Johnny Storm running for his life. That child in Johnny's arms is Franklin Richards, the son of Reed and Sue. In Marvel Comics, Franklin Richards is a beyond Omega-level reality warper, capable of creating pocket universes and commanding the power cosmic. Why is Johnny desperately shielding Franklin? Because Franklin Richards is the multiversal engine Doom needs. In the 2015 Secret Wars comics, Doom could not hold Battleworld together on his own. He required a living cosmic battery to anchor the fabric of reality. If Doom captures Franklin, he doesn't just win the war, he gains the power to rewrite the entire Marvel multiverse and his own image. Notice Loki appearing in Steve Rogers' cabin. This connects directly to the D23 Disney Expo where Marvel displayed the TVA headquarters heavily cracked and fractured. At the end of Loki Season 2, God Loki sacrificed his freedom to sit at the center of the temporal tree, holding trillions of timeline branches together with his bare hands. But infinite timelines cause infinite incursions. Look at the green energy Doom uses throughout this trailer. It isn't just sorcery, it carries the exact same temporal green signature as Loki's tree. Doom likely breached the Citadel at the end of time, overpowered the TVA, and began siphoning Loki's power. Loki's appearance in Steve's home is his final multiversal projection, a desperate warning to Earth's mightiest heroes: Doom is coming and reality is collapsing. Now let's examine the single most debated shot in the entire trailer, the high tower explosion. At first glance, it looks like Doom simply jumps out of the tower window, but when you slow down frames 148 to 154, the physics tell a completely different story. Doom was violently blasted backward by a massive impact. Look closely at the trajectory and the airborne debris. Multiple frame breakdowns and leaked production reports point to a stunning reveal. That impact was delivered by Mjolnir. Remember what was shown at CinemaCon and the earlier teasers? Steve Rogers. Inside that command tower, Steve Rogers and Ben Grimm, the Thing, ambushed Dr. Doom. Cap hurled Mjolnir with maximum velocity, shattering the reinforced glass and sending Doom hurtling out of the skyscraper. And notice the incredible costume discrepancy spotted right here. When Doom is thrown from the tower, his suit has only a single chest medallion and is missing the white cloth tied to his left wrist. But seconds later, when he faces Thor, Doom is wearing a heavily upgraded, fully armored suit adorned with multiple runic medallions and the white memorial ribbon honoring his family. This gives us two insane possibilities. The Doombot decoy. Cap smashed a frontline Doombot out of the window, and the real, fully powered Victor Von Doom lands on the battlefield seconds later. Or the technomancy nanotech shift. Doom absorbed the kinetic force of Mjolnir's strike during the fall, using instant nanotech restructuring to arm himself with darkhold reinforced armor before engaging Thor. This sets up the ultimate clash of titans. While Cap holds Mjolnir above, Thor Odinson descends with Stormbreaker, the exact god-killing weapon that cleaved through the full beam of all 6 Infinity Stones in Infinity War. Thor delivers a line of pure Asgardian bloodlust. I swear you will beg for hell long before I grant it. And how does Dr. Doom respond? He catches Stormbreaker with 2 fingers. Doom's gauntlet runes absorb the Asgardian kinetic shockwave instantly. With the flick of his wrist, he sends Stormbreaker the god-killing battle axe flying, followed by an emerald and corrupted black dark magic concussion blast that knocks Thor completely unconscious before he even hits the ground. And then comes the money shot of the entire trailer. Doom slams the ground, channeling a blend of dark magic and cybernetic technopathy to resurrect a buried legion of Sentinels on the grounds of the decimated Xavier Mansion. Look at the design of these Sentinels. These are the towering, comic-accurate mutant hunting giants from Uncanny X-Men issue 14 and the legendary 90s animated series. By infusing these mutant-slaying war machines with mystic darkhold runes, Doom turns them into unstoppable god-killers. The X-Men are forced to fight the resurrected nightmares of their past, while the Avengers face an armored sorcerer who just humiliated Thor.
When you piece together every single clue, the overarching narrative of Avengers Doomsday becomes undeniable. Dr. Doom is the MCU's Rabu Malal, the Great Destroyer. Doom understands what the heroes refuse to accept. The multiverse is dying and it cannot be saved. Sam Wilson and the 616 Avengers are fighting to save their Earth. Charles Xavier and Magneto are fighting to save their mutant timeline. Reed Richards is fighting to save Earth 828. Every hero is clinging to their individual reality, but Dr. Doom is playing the cosmic long game. Doom knows that when infinite worlds collide, only a supreme ruler with the will to harvest God Loki's temporal core, wield Mjolnir-defying techno-sorcery, and command Franklin Richards' reality-warping power can save existence. Doom will let the weak universes burn. He will crush the Avengers, eradicate the timelines, and from the ashes of the multiverse, he will forge a single, unified empire where he reigns as absolute master, Battleworld. As Dr. Doom famously proclaimed in the comics, "I found the world broken, and I made it whole. I was a god, Reed, and I found it beneath me."
The Russo brothers and Robert Downey Jr. have delivered what might be the darkest, most emotionally complex Marvel trailer in history. This isn't just another superhero clash. It is an existential, multiversal tragedy. Now, I want to hear from you down in the comments. Do you believe Steve Rogers threw Mjolnir from inside that tower window to blast Dr. Doom? Did Doom fight Thor using the decoy Doombot? Or was that a mid-air nanotech armor shift? And will Franklin Richards be the weapon Doom uses to forge Battleworld? Drop your wildest theories below. If you enjoyed this frame-by-frame deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, share this video with your fellow Marvel nerds, and I will see you in the next breakdown. Long live Doom!